Again, we've gone from winter to spring, and we're back with you in Hamilton for Live at the Half. Has there ever been an issue to provoke as much discussion about the Canadian Football League as taking the game south of the border in the form of a major expansion? But the U.S. is exactly where Commissioner Larry Smith and several owners want to take this game, and they want to take it there by next season. The commissioner revealed his vision of the league on Thursday morning in Toronto. It includes re-establishing a team in Montreal and then crossing the border to add franchises in Portland, Sacramento, and San Antonio in the heart of Texas. The CFL would go from 8 to 12 teams. Mike Riley left the Winnipeg Blue Bombers a couple of years ago to become head coach of San Antonio's team in the World League of American Football. That team averaged 18,000 fans in its first season, 15,000 in its second, after which the league ceased operations. Hence what Larry Smith calls a window of opportunity. Well, Mike Riley should know if Texans will cotton on to the Canadian Football League. He joins us now live from just outside the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Mike, they didn't beat down the doors to see your World League team play there. Will they do it for a Canadian game?
Well, Scott, I think that's the thing that everybody wants to know and find out. I believe right now there's more excitement and a better feeling among the business community here, and of course we have a sincere owner that's ready to get in place than there was with the World League team. I think there's some factors that would help this thing, including the dome that you see in my background here.
Are you operating on the assumption, Mike, that there will be a CFL team in San Antonio next season?
Oh, not necessarily. I think that there's still some things to be answered and a vote to take on this thing. I know that there's been an extensive research done by the commissioner and by people in the CFL, and I know that there's people here in town that are extremely excited, but I don't think there's anything final on it.
You talked about the Alamo Dome. It is just behind you. It's got 65,000 seats, or at least it will when it's completed. How many of those seats will be occupied for CFL games, do you think, realistically?
Well, it's hard to say. We had a core that was a little less than 20,000 fans, I think, here by the end of our season. And I think with the CFL, with the chance to promote some star players, you know, you could get in a new dome situation, moving back to the city where we weren't in last year, hopefully 30,000 people.
Mike, there's great concern that expansion to the U.S. will mean the end of roster restrictions that protect the jobs of Canadian players. Your history in the CFL suggests you know the value of Canadian players. Are you concerned about that?
I'm very concerned about that, and I think as they discuss whether or not to go forward with expansion, they've got to do two things. They've got to protect the integrity of the game, make sure that we keep the Canadian game as it is. It's a tremendous game with rich tradition, and I wouldn't want to see that altered. And I also think they have to do something to protect the Canadian content, the ratio thing. They have to have an answer for that. That's been a great, great part of the game, and it also, not only for the players involved, but for the young players in amateur football that get a chance to look forward to possibly playing in the CFL.
Quickly, Mike, we have only a few seconds left, but you're courting a serious offer from Bill Comrie to become head coach of the BC Lions. Are you waiting to see if there's a CFL team in San Antonio, and if so, you'll stay there? Is that fair to say?
Well, it's not exactly fair yet at this point. I'm looking to see who Bill hires as a general manager. We've talked about that many times. I'm going to look into the two situations separately. Of course, if they have a team here, that would provide an option for me and something that I would consider.
Mike Riley, thanks for your time. We'll see you somewhere in the CFL next season, San Antonio or BC.